welcome to your official Wrestling Museum's Q&A show. I'm your host, Angel.
Wrestling Fanatic HD.
And we are back here once again. Before we do get started, we said it on the Wednesday show, but again, we do send our condolences, our prayers and thoughts are with the victims in Boston.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a sad moment, but our prayers are with you guys and your family.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's kick it off, huh? I got here Andrea from, I believe it's Juliet, Illinois. So I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure they do something.
Sorry. What do you think about Tensai, Brodus Clay, and the Funkadactyls being left off Raw completely?
Weren't you talking about this before?
This is, this is sad. WrestleMania, the match went next against Cody Rhodes and Sandow. On the next Raw, it was like they got cut. The match got cut into, and now they're just not on TV. That's sad. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what do you think? That was the question. Not explanation.
I do what I want. Hush.
Personally, them not being on TV on Raw,
it was wrong.
To me, wasn't a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, they have to fill things in. Actually, Raw seemed like it was a night the champions were going to lose to try to boost up title reigns and stuff like that. So for them not being on it wasn't a really big thing for me. For them getting cut off WrestleMania, that was a big thing. Because what they did on Raw the following night was phenomenal.
Right.
Okay, Francie from Akron, Ohio writes, should you think WWE should re-sign Mike London?
Yes. I will go with a yes on that.
I'm definitely going to go with yes. The guy is phenomenal, tremendous. He can either come back to team with Ziggler with both gimmicks, the way they stay, or feud against each other, and they'll both be great.
All right, I got Tony from Biloxi, Mississippi. Do you think Dolph Ziggler is being gypped out of his big push by losing already? I am upset, and that's a yes. I don't understand why WWE is already having him lose. He just became world champion.
Well, we just talked about that Wednesday on the talk show. It really doesn't make sense. All you're doing is hurting your world title. You're not hurting Ziggler because the guy's phenomenal. You're hurting your world title.
If they make him lose again, he's probably going to stop wondering in his own head.
I think it's just happy he's finally the champion.
Yeah, that's
kept it longer than a day. Edward from Hillsburg, Oregon writes, how do you feel about JBL doing commentary?
I think JBL is one of the best commentators they have, not of all time, but one of them that they have. He's entertaining, he's funny, he says true facts, although he did mess up on Raw, but we're not going to get into that.
He has messed up a little bit, and I like when he first came to the commentating table again, he's like, I have to read up on these workers, I have to figure out the story, and he admits to everything, but he does a really good job, he keeps things very interesting. I like him being there.
All right, Rodney from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Do you think we will see CM Punk back again wrestling? CM Punk is taking some time off right now, but I definitely think you will.
Yeah. Punk ain't going nowhere.
No,
he's a Hall of Famer coming up, so either way you got to see him as a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
but he ain't going nowhere. Landon from Fox, Nevada asks, how do you feel about Owen's wife winning another lawsuit against WWE?
That's a given. You know what's going to happen. I mean, they had a thing where they cannot use Owen's name at all in anything, even though he's in the Bret Hart DVD and everything else. It'll also the lawsuit. So.
Well, the whole thing was because they used his name in the movie, the DVD a few times for the Hart family, and also his image on the cover.
Right.
The original lawsuit that she won for Owen's passing was that they would have no rights at all.
Right.
So, as a widow that lost their husband because of the situation that Vince made, it was made that you either do this or you get fired. I can understand, having these hard grips against WWE and be like, no.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe if they came and talked to her and they were able to work something out, that's completely different. Then she went back on it. Then I think it would be wrong to do a lawsuit. But I think she was in right to do this because, I would like to see Owen get on it. Don't get me wrong, and see things of him out there.
Definitely, yeah.
And the official wrestling museum is going to definitely do that for Owen. But at the same token, I can agree with this lawsuit.
Yeah, definitely. Alright then, here we go. Vance from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Kenosha. Did you guys like the ending to Bully vs. Jeff last week on Impact? I thought it was an alright ending. It was pretty good. They could have did some better things, but hey, what are you going to do? That's the way TNA works.
Well, like we talked about on the talk show of Off the Ropes on Wednesday, we liked the match. I liked it personally. The ending itself, I liked how they ended it, I just didn't like how it was dragged out. I wish it would have been,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
especially with I'm sorry, Taz, just handing on the hammer. I'm like, oh, here we go.
True, and especially where instead of it being like 15 minutes, they could have had it be like 2 seconds, just as much time as it takes to go on Twitter.com and give us a follow. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter, Wrestling_Museum, just drop the G. It takes 2 seconds to friend us on Facebook, Facebook.com/The Official Wrestling Museum. 2 seconds to subscribe to us on YouTube at The Wrestling Museum. Why you want to do it? Okay, it's The Official Wrestling Museum. We give so much information, so much facts. We give hints for our contest. And we do a contest each and every week. We're going to give you a hint right now. This is the special hint picture of the week right here. Make sure you send your guesses in to either Facebook, to Twitter, or you can send it to The Official Wrestling Museum. Showproevents@hotmail.com. Just put in the subject, a contest. Send your guests in. The winner is going to receive a special side item from this individual, so that's a pretty cool deal right there. But make sure you follow us and do the hokey pokey. Make sure we're
Turn yourself around, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. All right, let's get back to this. Hopper from Glen Falls, North Dakota, asks, how do you feel about RVD being back in WWE?
RVD being back in WWE, I mean, he's limited. He's limited flat out. He's limited on moves. I mean, it wouldn't be a big thing to me. I'm a huge RVD fan, but he'd be limited on moves.
I don't think so much limited on the moves. I think limited on usage. I think he'll go over good for a couple of months. They'll push him. Then they're going to stop even him away. You know what I mean? And RVD is an incredible worker, but it's RVD. They want to push the younger talent. And from what I'm hearing, it's a 2-year contract they give. I don't see they're going to use him. I think it's going to kind of be what TNA's doing.
Right, yeah.
Then use him too much towards the end. I think it's the same thing. And he's going to have to, stop, the 420 habit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's big on him.
All right, anyway. All right, Quinn from Helena, Montana. When I was a kid, I used to watch WWF at the time, and I remember Demolition Tag Team, but wasn't there 3 members?
There actually was.
Demolition, I always loved Demolition. Yes, there was, and now I want Demolition back.
I think it would be cool to have Demolition back. It was Axis Smash. There was also Crush. So it was actually, in all honesty, there was 2 different Smashes back in the day. But they both wrestled in the name Smash and stuff. But it was Axis Smash and Crush. And I really enjoyed Demolition.
Oh, Demolition was great. Oh.
Bennett from Lowell, Massachusetts. I wonder if that's Mike Bennett. Do you,
he said Mike Bennett.
He was originally from there. Anyway, do you think
AJ Styles... Mike ran into us?
Yeah. Do you think AJ Styles would join Kazarian and Christopher Daniels or Aces and Eights?
I think, in my opinion, I think he's doing great the way he is now. If they keep him alone, be good. But I think it'd be better if they have him going in with Aces and Eights. It'll be another thing. They'd be like, oh, what are we gonna do now? Now we got Styles joining Aces and Eights.
Well, in all honesty, I would like him to kind of do like a WCW Sting.
Well, that's what he's basically doing right now.
He is. Just kind of be a loner, sit back, do your thing, do your impact, and that's it. And keep it like that. I don't want to see him join anybody because I think it's only going to take away from him. That seems to be the topic this week, is taken away from people.
Yeah.
And it's because promotions are trying to re-amp things because the major shows just got off the air. Oh my God, we got to push this up. And TNA's second big pay-per-view coming out.
And people were not going to see him come down from the rafters.
No, but I would like him to stay by himself. Good thing there wasn't nobody else because we only have a short no card. That's a whole lot of people.
All righty then. Abigail from Topeka, Kansas. Wow. Is it true that Miz is doing a TV movie? Yes, he is. That's what's going on.
No, I'm not. He is.
Folks, please send an email. I want to know if I should smack him. Next show, please let me know. But yes, he is. He is definitely. He's doing a movie. He's doing the whole injury thing with Wade Barrett from losing the title. But
well,
yes.
he really did get injured though.
Yes,
yes. It's not a work or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But I'm actually, the Christmas movie's coming out on ABC, and so it should be good. Actually, there's a lot of work. This Hornswoggler's got a Leprechaun movie. No lie, it's a Leprechaun movie that's coming out from near WrestleMania.
But it's not good.
Yeah. There's a bunch. Bullet Clay's got a movie coming out the second week of May this year. There's a lot of people doing movies and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Yep, definitely.
But to our last question, which before we get to this, we have a special shoot interview coming next week that you're going to host. You're going to be here to interview the icon, the one and only right
The icon.
But I'm looking forward to doing it. I thank the Official Wrestling Museum for the opportunity for doing this. I've taken some time off to help out the museum to get it, moving, getting in the right direction, because it's a great, vision that the museum has. I'm fully behind the respect that they have for the business. So it's gonna be fun doing this.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of
it's definitely
questions.
you'll learn a
I'm not
lot.
holding nothing back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let everything be known and be told and stuff. So it's gonna be
Take some time away from your day and enjoy it.
Absolutely. They'll be up on the site and everything. We'll have all the information on Wednesday show, the talk show of Off the Ropes. All right, Tyler from Effin, Maine asks, what do you think of Mick Foley's new DVD that just came out?
Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. Did you say effin' or effin'?
I don't know. It's the E state or E town up in Maine.
Okay, his new DVD that's coming out?
Edna. Boy, they're all yelling at me behind the camera.
Well, yeah, exactly. See what you're doing?
It's all
We
shots
blame
to the head.
you. This video is messed up, we blame him. Anyway. His new, this is what, his,
18th.
I'm gonna say, I think it's like his third or fourth DVD. I don't know, I lost track. I have so many DVDs and VHS tapes now. But anyway, I think, I still haven't watched the full DVD yet. I'm still in the midst of watching it, but from what it looks like a pretty good DVD, and I can't wait to watch the full thing.
I think it's going to be a phenomenal DVD. It's categorizing every one of his gimmicks straight down. Even they're throwing in the Foley stuff too as well. But it's
Jumping off his own roof.
Yeah. So there's a lot of clips in it. What I really like, I like the cover that it has on
Right.
it. It's an old school pose that he did once before. You can get a special edition with the Sacco, and each one of the discs has like the image face of Cactus Do Love and Mankind.
Yeah,
so I like
awesome,
it. It'll be
yeah.
a great disc set to get signed by Foley. He's doing a bunch of those, and it's Mick Foley, the guy. He's a legend, and to watch something like that and stuff, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, you definitely want to. Hold that up. If you see him, hopefully you have that DVD. Hold it up. I guarantee he'll point right at you.
Definitely hold it up. We want to thank everybody for sending in your questions. Make sure you guys tune in this Wednesday to the Off the Ropes Talk Show. We'll be back on that. Make sure you send your results in for the contest. Make sure everybody knows this is the special hint once again. So send it in to showproevents@hotmail.com, or you can tweet us at Wrestling. Yeah, I'm getting to the Twitters and the Facebooks. Give me a second. I know you want the numbers to keep going up. They've been going up like crazy.
I want to hint this right now so bad, but I won't.
You can follow us on Twitter at Wrestling_Museum. You can Facebook us at Facebook.com/The Official Wrestling Museum. Friend us on that. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Get the counts up. That's Wrestling Museum on YouTube. Thank you guys. Make sure
Good
you guys.
girl. I'm so proud of you.
Anyway, folks, thank you guys for tuning in. Send your questions in for next week's show. Everybody in Boston, God bless you. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Thank you, everybody. Have a safe weekend.
Take care.